Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, here's a little introduction, current day, before the next installment of how I built this layout. Now, a few people were wondering how long the transverser is, and as you can see, it's the same length, same amount of track as the scenic section. So this allows the locomotive with 3 or 4 wagons that may be occasionally used to make a longer train once some switching has been done, which with locomotive would fill the length of the scenic section track to actually run off entirely and then either stay there or reverse back onto another track, or just be ready for another session where the train is broken up and wagons shunted into various different locations. Alright, just thought you might be interested in that. Now, I just thought, just very briefly, this little hut here is new, and that figure there, so I did have that just down the end there, but didn't really like it there, and there was just a little bit too much going on the refueling track, so I decided just to move it along a little bit, and I think it looks quite good there. The only other new addition is this little trolley with some little boxes on it. That's an O-gauge Pico luggage trolley, which is actually cast out of white metal, I think. Quite impressed with it. So I just sprayed it black and grey, and looks really good. So that's about all I've done just in the last week or so. It's been really busy at work, so, but yet the layout is still not finished. Lots of little things to be done, and I'm going to show you, I'll just show you one other thing in case this is the last installment. The postal centre at the back there, actually I'm just trying to, alright, let's see, is not actually fixed down, so that can lift off completely in one piece. So there you go, there's a look at it, and it's just a matter of twisting the wires and putting a bit of insulation tape around the positive and dropping it in place. So just a little thing I'm trying is removable buildings that makes it possible to change the scene slightly. So conceivably I could build a removable platform, a station platform, for the bubble car, the class 122, to roll in and out of, to pick up and let off passengers. Or I could put another type of industry, another type of building there. Alright, so I'm rather pleased with that. So that's all one piece, and all these little accessories along the platform are glued down. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and yeah, lots of good stuff still to come. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of layout update for the new micro layout, which now has a name. It's going to be called Tonbridge. Okay, which is based loosely on the Tonbridge Royal Mail depot. on the Southern Line south of London. So what have we done here? So since the last update, I have decided to add an extra track. I looked at using just the two lines which are still there and the sector plate, but I just thought I wanted a little bit more play value and just make the videos a bit more interesting when I do show it on the channel. I still could have switched things around a bit on the tracks, but yeah, just it was a late decision, which has meant just chopping a little bit out of this end panel. So I'm just painting up a piece of plywood just to screw on to there and there, and I have had to reconfigure the sector plate a bit with adding this new track. So I've just scattered a bit of ballast in there in the foreground that is not glued down, and just trying to decide. I've actually run out of that ballast, so see what I'll do for the rest of it. So it's got the rest of this piece of track, so there's going to be a buffer stop on the end, and I'm going to use an LED marker light on the end of that, which should look fairly cool as well. Alright, in the last few days I've been building some structures. This one here, sorry, the HIA's there. Alright, bring this down here. Now this is, believe it or not, taken about 6 hours worth of work. Actually, for the first time ever, I bought some foam board from a local stationery office supplies place, and actually made the base structure out of foam board and have cladded it with some styrene sheets. So you'll see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just put up a picture of that I found on the internet of Tonbridge mail depot, and you can see that yeah, I want this layout to sort of be recognisable as a Royal Mail depot, and even for people to go, oh, that looks a bit like the Tonbridge. So I don't have probably the skill or the money to do it absolutely identical in every way, but I figure by building some of the structures to give it that look, it'll be good. So I've also used foam board here, so it's not stuck down at this point in time. So where are we? So that's a sheet of foam board, and it's been clad with some styrene siding that I found. I realised I should try and get into focus. There we go. The canopy is a bit high, but being an industrial building, I think I can get away with it. I looked at taking it off, but I think I'm just going to damage the siding, because I've used the Tamiya what do you call it, the glue, which is the one that welds it. So you actually it actually welds the plastic, so you actually put the piece in place and then you run it along the edges, so you glue the join and it welds it. So it's actually really good glue, but it'd probably make a mess to get rid of it. So yeah, that canopy has to be weathered like the rest of it. So I've used weathering powders and some brick paper along the bottom and given it a hit with some satin clear. So I've just got to do the same with the canopy. So quite happy with how those have come up. So really happy, because I was debating just using some mounting card, but yeah, it wouldn't have been quite thick enough actually for O gauge. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So yeah, so the switching layout's coming along quite nicely. So this will give you a good insight of how I've built the layout. As I've said in the previous one, you would have already seen the completed layout by the time these are uploaded onto the channel. But yeah, I'd like you guys to be able to see that what's achievable in a small area, on a small budget, and with basic skills. Alright, bye for now, and look forward to the next layout to show you what I've done at certain periods of time along the way. I'm not filming doing the scenery in this one, but I'll sort of explain where I can how I've done things. Bye for now. Take care.